Hey, everybody, Gene Ginsburg here. What's happening?
Hey, Jean, it is Angela, and I actually am super stoked because I love Facebook ads, even though I don't say that I'm like the be all and end all. I love playing in Facebook ads. I think they're fun. I like the data. So today we have this awesome topic called the 5 components of the successful campaign. And Jean, you're better at Facebook ads than I am. In fact, you're like, I would consider a guru at Facebook ads. So
I don't know. I would agree with that.
I think you're really good. It's like when I first met you and we started diving into Facebook ads, I'm like, oh, I know Facebook ads. And then you started clicking around. I'm like, ooh, I didn't know that. I better pay better attention to what she's doing.
The one thing, and we'll get into the 5 components, but the one thing that I feel like people, as an entrepreneur, you should know, but a lot of people don't, is competitive research. You can actually get everybody, because Facebook wanted transparency into ads, you can see everybody's ads. So if you Google just Facebook ads library, you can go to the Facebook ads library and you just put in the Facebook page that's advertising, and you can see everybody's Facebook ads. So that's something you want to do.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant because you can check out your competitors.
Yeah, and just get ideas and just do competitive research. So yeah, so that's the one thing that I do. I just like to share. That's kind of Facebook ads topic, but not really, not 100% related to what we're talking about today. So today we're talking about the 5 components of a successful campaign for Facebook ads. So the first component is the objective. And the objective is very important and a lot of times trips people up when it comes to creating Facebook ads. So the objective is the result that you want for your Facebook ad. Now the objective could be a video view, so maybe you want just people to watch a video. Maybe you want people to send you a Facebook message. Maybe you want a conversion, right? So you're sending people or sending traffic to a page where they convert on a purchase or a lead. So there's other objectives, but these would be the main ones that I would look into, but making sure that your objective is on point with what you're looking for result and what kind of result you're looking for.
I am so glad that you said that, it's the thing that trips people up, because when I first started learning Facebook ads, that was the thing that always tripped me up. And you just explained it in a way that is really good. It's like, what's the thing you're looking for, right? I think that's really, really good.
Yeah. So it's what you want your objective to be, because the way the campaign result and the campaign reporting it will actually say per result. So let's say you're like, I want to send traffic to a landing page that has, let's say, a lead form. And so your results will be like, how much have I spent per lead for that particular campaign? So, or it will say, how many video views have you got, or how many, what are you paying for every video view? So the results in the reporting will reflect what the objective is.
Awesome.
So number 2 is going to be your headline. So I would say most of the time when users are scrolling through their feed, they're either look at the picture or the headline. So the headline is important because you want it to be eye-catching. You want it to be something that speaks directly to their problem, something that excites them, something that gets them going. So the headline, and you're much better at copywriting, Angela, than I am. So the headline is going to be very important. So make sure that it's eye-catching for your audiences.
Well, I agree. And I do have a resource. I'll grab it while we're talking. And it's 208 plus catchy headline. It's like a headline template blog post I wrote like 3 or 4 years ago. So it will help you come up with really catchy headlines, because that is important. If you don't have a catchy headline, a lot of times people will just pass your video by or your whatever your ad is about, right? And we want them to stop and read or watch or whatever. So let me grab that while you are finishing talking.
Yeah, I'm going to go to number 3, and then you can go and find your blog. And I think thank you for the resource. And you can definitely post that into the comments. So component number 3 is going to be your visual. So that is either your image, your video, whatever is the visual component. And that is also I would say one of the most important pieces, because that really is what allows users then to stop scrolling, right? So having something that is an image that's like eye-catching, of course, something that stops the scroll, videos that are engaging with your, engage with your audiences. So make sure that it's something like what do we call a pattern interrupt, so that they're not just like scrolling and not stopping, something that interrupts the pattern and allows them to then at least take a look at your video, your image, whatever it may be. There's also carousel ads, so that's multiple ads in one image, so you can like scroll sideways through. So I would say those would be the main ones that are, I would say, the most popular in terms of creating a visual component of a Facebook ad. Anything you want to add?
For me, just the piece about when you're doing the visual is just make sure that if you do put text on it, that it's only 20% of the whole visual. Otherwise, Facebook will reject your ads. And obviously, you want to try to keep your rejected ads minimal.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good point. I did forget to mention that. So there is a 20% rule for Facebook images. And so if you go above 20% text on your Facebook ad, they will either reject it or they will not show it as much. They won't be as competitive. So the one recommendation I would make is lifestyle images. So Facebook really wants users to or entrepreneurs or advertisers or advertising on Facebook to use lifestyle images. So basically it kind of blends into the Facebook feed instead of like it being, colorful or flashy or have a lot of text on it, or have a lot of exclamation marks or a lot of emojis or anything. They want it to be more of a lifestyle image. So that's something that we've been using a lot for our ads when we run ads, both Angela and I. It's just images of ourselves. We've done like photo shoots in the past and we would just use an image of ourselves. So lifestyle images are more favored by Facebook.
Well, it's interesting. And I have one really quick point there is when you think of lifestyle images, also think like, say you may not have, if you're just starting out, you may not have a photo shoot and that's okay. But think about, can your ideal client like imagine themselves in that picture? Like, is it something they want, right? For example, is like, so say you're a realtor and you're posting a picture, instead of just posting a picture of a house, post a picture of a family, like going into the house, like in front of the house or whoever you're targeting, but you get the idea. So like try to like paint a picture of what your ideal client is wanting with that visual. And that really does help.
Yeah, so that's a good point as well.
And Jean, I think my catchy headlines, you may have to grab that copy and paste that because it's not allowing me to put it in the comment piece. I don't know why.
Let me see here. Can you try it again? Is it allowing you to put it in the comments or no?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. Well, we can add it to the comments later.
Okay.
So that's component number 3. Component number 4 is your copy. And that is also, all of these 5 components are very important. So, I mean, there's a lot of pieces when it comes to Facebook, but copy is going to be where that you've gotten their attention, whether that's through an image or through a headline. And then now this is where you tell the story. This is where you share more about yourself, your business, your brand, your mission, your product, how you can help, how you solve their problems. Identify the problem first. I would say the first thing would be, identify what the problem is, really spell it out, be clear. And then and that goes back to, of course, my favorite. I'm going to talk about the customer avatar and the messaging. So that is something that I read all the time. Don't start Facebook ads until you are very clear on who you're targeting, what you want to say, what their challenges are, and how you solve them. And honestly, this is something that we're going through right now as well with Angela. We launched the product and we gotten some feedback about it and we ran some ads and we definitely saw that like we weren't honing in very deeply on our customer avatar in our copy. So that's just an example. We all
even
we
seasoned
all fail at certain things, or
and it's
reach that point.
Well, it's really interesting because what we found is, we sold like 17 copies of this product, right? And then it's like, the sales started to die off. And so, when we got an outside look at it, that's when we learned, well, you need to dig deeper. You need to hone in better. And here we are, seasoned professionals. But at the end of the day, like really, truly, you can have your blinders on. So I recommend, if you are writing copy and you're trying to really hone in on your avatar, post in our Facebook group if you're in our group. But I'm happy to take a look at it, and so is Jean. Just let us know who your avatar is in the copy. So yeah,
absolutely. So and of course, if you guys want to, if you're part of the group, digital marketing and tech for women entrepreneurs, please feel free to share it with us. We would love to review it. So that is 3. That's 4, copy. And then the last piece is number 5 is your call to action. So what are you trying your users to do? Like, what's the next step? What do you want them to do? So is it just video views? So sometimes, you might not even have a call to action if you just want somebody to watch video of yours. The other ones could be send a message to my page. So maybe you want to interact with your audiences through Facebook Messenger. That's been very popular for a number of reasons, which we can talk about. Facebook Messenger and ManyChat and the bots in a different Facebook
which
live.
She is the queen of too. I just have to say, she's freaking amazing at ManyChat and bots and like, woohoo!
Awesome. Yes. Well, thank you. So that is the call to action. It could be learn more. It could be shop now. So it depends on what it is that but you have to be clear about what you want the next step to be for your audiences. So make sure that you are selecting the right button or selecting the right call to action at the bottom of your Facebook ad. So anything else you want to add before we jump into the Social Media Day Summit?
No, I think we covered, it quite a bit at a high enough level that people can get started with running Facebook ads. Obviously, there's, more detail for each little nuance, but at least you can get started. You have some general direction.
Yep, absolutely. And the last part that we want to share with you is we're very excited. We are putting on the Women's Social Media Day Summit. It is part of Social Media Day. So Social Media Day is June 30th every year. And we are going to have a Women's Social Media Day Summit. It's June 30th. So it's next Tuesday. And it is pretty much most of the day. It's 10 to 4 p.m. Mountain Time. So that's 9 to 3 Pacific, or that would be, I guess, noon to 5 Eastern. I'm just trying to do the math in my head. But we're super excited. We have so many amazing speakers. We have 6 speakers. We have an Instagram expert, a TikTok expert, a Pinterest. You're going to talk about Pinterest, right? And how you got
3.2. It's actually 3.3 now.
Wow, that is so exciting. You're going to talk about how you got to 3.3 million views on Pinterest and how that's helped your blog. We're going to have somebody talking about how to start an online business. So we are going to talk all about social media on Social Media Day, and we're going to have amazing speakers, and we would love for you to join us. I'm actually going to add this to the comments, so please join us. Just go to socialmediaday.online, socialmediaday.online, and you can sign up here. It's an absolutely free event. It is for women entrepreneurs, by women entrepreneurs. All the speakers are going to be women entrepreneurs, and we're going to have Q&As. We're going to have hot seats, so please join us. This is going to be a fun and exciting event, and we're going to teach you about social media and how you get your online presence out there, right? So that's really the main thing, is that we want everybody to be now online, especially with the way things are going now with the changes that have been going on. Every business now needs to have an online presence. And so if you have been struggling with that, or if you have not had a chance to bring your business online and use social media to engage with your audiences, this is the summit, and this is the event that you want to look at and be part of.
Awesome. Wonderful. I'm super excited.
Angela?
I'm just super excited about the event. I think it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to speak. I can't wait to share my expertise and get people to ask me questions. I like talking about Pinterest. So, what can I say? So awesome. Okay. Well, you're going to put the link up for the social media.
It's in the comments. Yeah, please join us, and we will see you tomorrow for Tech Thursdays. If you have any questions about tech, as specifically related to Facebook. We're going to talk about Facebook pixels tomorrow, but more about other things related to tech. And if you have any questions, please send us a message or leave us a comment, and we would love to answer your questions tomorrow for Tech Thursdays.
Awesome. Perfect. See you tomorrow. Same